Okay, we've now cut out the girder strips, which
go down the length of the roof.
down the length of the. Is it the roof or the girders?
The roof.
The roof.
It's a, you know, so he keeps it square.
Right. Okay, and they're 3/4 inch in width.
Yep. Obviously, I won't do any more to them until I've now got the roof.
And that's of course using 5mm Foamex board.
And then we've got the roof support, the roof brick supports, the girders to go in between. Now we need to do the actual roof itself, which is made out of 3mm.
3mm.
3mm. You don't want it too thick. I'd normally do in black, but like I said, I ain't got any black wide enough. So now we've got to sit and draw these out.
So to actually draw in the corrugated, it's just strips again, but just decided on how wide you want your corrugated iron. Well, not iron. What is it? Corrugated
tin
sheet. Yeah, a corrugated sheet.
Yeah. Right, 3/16. In metric is 4mm.
4mm.
4mm. Being an old guy, 3/16.
Okay, so while Steve's marking out the 3/16, so the 4mm, whichever measurements you use, we'll let him get on with this. So we're just finishing off the final.
The first lines.
Is it the first lines of the tin roof?
Yeah, this is the first scoring session. Obviously, what I'll do is once I've done these, is go down with a thicker one and just round it off a bit more, to make it look a bit more round and corrugated. Just got a couple more to put in here. Drawing the lines is obviously one of the longest part in doing this, but the neater you can be and the straighter you can be, take your time, make sure they're as straight as you possibly can get them, the better it'll look. It's not a job to be rushed. Once you've got all your lines, we've then got the first start of a corrugated roof. Next stage is to get a slightly bigger round edge so it opens them up a bit more. What?
Do you want to pass me one of mine?
No. Is that what? Right. I use my centre punch. This is me. Centre punch for punching holes in metal. It also does a grand job of this. So all I'm doing now is going back down the same lines, a little bit of pressure, nice and steady. You don't want to be rushing and crossing over lines. If you do, it just looks like somebody's dented the tin. But you go down every line. You can even go down a couple of times if you want. And what this does, it gives you a rounded shape. Probably the more you do it, the more round it gets. And you're looking, I don't know if you can see that on camera,
Try and get it there.
to be nice and deep. And that does me, that is fine for what I want. I'll carry on and finish the rest.
How are you doing it?
Right, I'm just marking out how big a gap I want. First. The vent. Right, so 16mm, what would you have? A 6 foot skylight. Yeah, 6 foot looks about right, doesn't it? Or maybe 5 foot. So if we go 1.5 inches and then 6 foot. Yeah, so 1.5 inches, 1.5 inches. And then how far in? 3 inches. 3 inches in. And 3 inches in. Right, so that one. And then It's what?
Sounds like it's popping.
Pumping?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, just marking some of this on. Not breaking my pencil, like. I need another pencil sharpener, I think. We'll have to keep our eye out for one.
Oh, look online too then. The one of those what you fasten up to a thing in.
Yeah, just turn one hand
used
it.
to have at school
Yeah, because this,
that Robert got banned from doing.
if you did it with no pencils.
You got to turn that fire down. I feel like I'm roasting now.
Huh?
The fire, so
Yeah, you can turn it down if you're hot enough.
hot enough, I feel like I'm on a bloody spit. Oh, aren't you?
Yeah, it's cold over here compared.
Is it?
Well, it's not warm, isn't warm, is it? It's alright, I don't mind.
You've got cardigans there, put cardigan on.
Right, there we go. I'm not going to go wild. Just do them a little bit too deep. What?
These downward strokes are just a little bit too deep. I need to do them a little less deep. Just get it cleaned.
Right, so. these and cut these out.
Can you put that clock back?
No, I don't think so.
Right, I'll film that then. Let's get this done.
Make sure we're clean. Bit on there. What are we going on here?
Well, we'll stick in the last bit. There's a lot of idiots out there.
Put one in there. Put one on there. Keep it flat as we can. Right,
Do you
use
want
a spray.
What do you? Do you want
I think you bloody missed more than you hit.
Oh, I don't know how the thing is.
No, you got it now.
Might stick to the, what do you call it?
Yeah, it does. But I can just wiggle that.
Like that. With a ruler.
That. That's it. Takes a bit messy underneath.
Okay.
I'll just scrape that off. I just want it level. Underneath else it's going to affect the girders. Like that. That's it. That's one. That's one in. You can see where you've been with your thingy.
Got some white.
No, it was only washed that super glow. And when she sprayed it, it moved it down. Same again.
The white super glue.
Yeah. There is no easy way of doing this, you've got to do it this way.
But it doesn't stick to that plastic. You should have laid that plastic, you know what you take off it.
You've tried laying that out. Not so easy. None with a piece on here. That's it. Put on there. Piece in there.
Let's try and do better this time. Go one
Right.
side first.
Hold on. Get it as flat as we can.
A bit more on there.
Yeah, I just need it to grab.
Still got your bit of plastic on.
That's it. Get it as level as I can.
Either than the other then.
No.
So the rain runs off.
Well, it's sloping anyway, isn't it?
Oh, that's what I just thought I'd ask.
If it wasn't sloping, you'd have to. I mean, some of them actually did, but for me to build that in, that's just pointless. Right, next one. Do it that way around because I've got that bit, that bit. surface. That's it. Lovely. And the reason we use the back of another board is nothing sticks to it. It won't stick it together. Super glue just comes off the
Not
film.
with the, yeah, I was going to say it's a film.
With the film.
That's why you should always remember to remove it, because you will not stick.
And that gives us our frame for the top. And now I can mark out where the supports want to be and glue the first side on. And we can see the roof slowly taking shape. Obviously you'll have girders running in the bits, so we can see the girders, but then we'll have spars going down so you can see where the glass panels are.
I'm just doing a test run of the first side of the roof, making sure it's not twisted or anything too much out of place. And are you happy with that?
Yep, that'll do.
Lovely. So we're just going to put the spars in now for the glass to fit into. And we'll show you that.
So first we start to stick it at the top. Keep it pretty square. That's it, just a quick little spray. I'll do it for that one.
Whoops. These things happen. Did you need another spray?
No, it'll go off. It hasn't just got properly. That's it. Next one, and again it's an open one. Just literally picking aside what you're going to work to. And exactly the same thing again. Keeping it straight, that's why you put the lines there. And then again, just a little spray. Just to hold it while you get it in position. Again, just checking you're all square. As you can see we are. That's it, that's that one gone. And the final one, we'll turn it round. Get them out the way. So I can see it. Obviously this is where you have to put supports in, because when you do the ribs in the thingy, it gives it a curve, so you've got to put plenty of support in to get it back level. You can ease it back, not a major problem. And then this one's just a plain back, so it'll be going there.
Does it go that? Is it going in opposite direction then to the other one?
Oh yeah, no, it goes from there. Yeah, obviously it goes from the top. I've turned this around and but we do that, so we give you a good coat of glue. Obviously, make the way down. You can actually spray these prior. Just give it a little line, but then you've got to be knowing that you can get it in position mega quick, because it will grab instantly. Just passes me square. Get it somewhere near. That's better. And then just leave it to dry for a second or two. and then we can carry on. Obviously that'll fall back over till we put them spars in. Now we can fasten this one in, so we can move it to one side. Just a bit of glue there. This is all pretty standard model making really. I mean, most of us who have done these type of things have done all type of plastic kits, so it's pretty standard. It's nothing untoward. That one's curling over purely because we ain't got the supports back in it that way yet. And the same with this one. Again, make sure you get it lined up on your brackets because it will look neater inside. That's that one. And that will form the first part of the roof. So we can flip it over. And once we put our support brackets in, you can then see where the roof's going to be. Just literally popping a girder in, carrying it centre on that one, level at the bottom, keep it square, same with that one.
So you glue each end separately?
I do, it's easier. And that like that, little spray just to give it. This one, same again. I mean, you can actually, to be fair, draw a line down so you can see it better, so you can see that you're drawing, you're keeping everything square. Obviously I tend to just do a lot of things by eye and forget that I do these things. First one. Keep it tight. And then the same with the second one. Third one. I'll do what I'm supposed to do. Mark it so you can see both sides. That one's not so easy. One in. Same with that one. Keep it nice and square. We will be putting smoke panelling, which obviously was for the engines. So the steam when it came up came out through the roof, and of course that'll add even more strength. So that's the first part done. We'll have a little test fit to the roof and see where we're going from there.
Very nice and snug.
That's it, and that's the first part of the roof done. And there we are.
And there it is.
Obviously, as you're going along,
It's actually starting to look like an engine stroke loco shed now.
yep, we can adjust
As we
little
said
things.
before, this will have 2 locos sitting side by side, so it is quite a big engine shed.
We now just build our way up, making it stronger. Every thing you've got to trim a couple of these in, looking at it, a little bit high, some of them. That's not a major job. Just drop them down a bit further. And then you got it all in line. It'll line up. There's a couple of little bumps in it, but at the end of the day it's a tin roof. I don't like it absolutely flat. I'm more happy with it looking more realistic. Right, there's a little bit of the work done on the roof just to show how it's going to go. Obviously we put the skylight in. We put the cross beams in these and then put a bit of plastic card on, which makes it into a girder.
Can't see that.
And obviously when you look through the shed roof you'll be able to see all this detail. Carry on.
Okay, so we've the roof is completed as far as the tin goes, and we've sprayed it an undercoat, which is just a car undercoat spray primer. And what we're going to do now is paint it to look like tin. So our first coat is going to be Payne's grey, and all we're going to do is just completely cover making sure we get the gaps in Payne's grey. So I'm going to carry on doing that, and I'm going to do the side of the skylight as well, because that's going to have a tin effect to it. So I'll carry on doing that, and I'll see you again when it's done for the second coat. Okay, so the Payne's grey is dried to a point where I can actually start putting the silver on. So all I've done is I've just made a mix of silver, metallic silver, to about that consistency, and that's so I can just dab it off. So here we go. Start with the longer bits, I think. Right to the bottom, make sure you get inside the joints, and I'm just going to dab bits off. I'm just going to carry on doing that till the full roof's covered. Just painting the metallic silver on, dabbing it off. Acrylic paint clay. Now I know you can get this from the range. quite a lot of shops do sell it now, but the range definitely does. It's a matte acrylic paint, so it dries very quickly. So let's just do a little sample of rust. So I'm going to do some just running down. And I'll just give it a little dab, just to mottle it a little bit. And you can see from me, I'm not the most tardiest of painters, that's why I wear gloves. Otherwise I'd be rushing to the bathroom all the time washing my hands. So, obviously some will trail all the way down to the bottom. And of course the edge as well. So work upwards on the edge. Again, just give it a little dab, just to break it up a little bit. As you can see, rust is, to me, is quite a matte colour. Doesn't really have a lot of shine to it, so this paint suits it ideal. And really give it a go. Do as much or as little as you want. So I'm going to carry on now. Hopefully you've seen enough to be able to do the same. And I'll see you when I've finished it.